What's up, my TCL Scorpion 72. Today we take a look at Batman the Animated Series, Batman Robin 2-pack with BatSignal. So, DC Collectibles is giving us a Batman and Robin with cloth capes and a working BatSignal. It's an actual BatSignal light that's going to shine in the sky. No guarantee Batman's going to come. It comes in a window box packaging, as you can see, and then we have in the back shows you how it's supposed to work with the lights. Just a side note though, this does not come with any batteries, so you will need to get batteries, which is a L right there. You see LR44 batteries, need about 3 of them. So without further ado, let's take a look at the figures inside and check out the BatSignal. Batman and Robin 2-pack with the BatSignal. So as the story goes, they announced that they're going to do the BatSignal. But they announced that it was going to come with another updated Batmobile, which means they're going to add some extra decals and stuff to the Batmobile. So this upset a lot of fans because we recently just got on the Batmobile, and less than 2 months later they announced this and had this up for pre-order, and that got fans and collectors in such a frenzy that DC Collectibles had two choices: either to completely not do this, or to offer a different way of getting the BatSignal without having to buy a whole new Batmobile. I, for one, is kind of like a completist and stuff, so I do have the other Batmobile, and with the BatSignal and Batman and Robin, and they decided to do this separately too for those of you who already bought Batmobile. So it's not necessary for you to get another Batmobile in order to get this BatSignal, the Batman and Robin, with the cloth capes. That's another reason too, that they offer cloth capes to make it easier to fit into the Batmobile, which I'm going to show that a little bit later on. But the main reason doing this video course is because the main selling point now is not just Batman and Robin with the cloth capes, but it's the BatSignal from the animated TV show. So, let's start off with, I guess, Batman and Robin. I'm not going to show too much articulation of these figures. They're basically the same. Can you just run through them right now? It's the head's on the ball joint, his shoulders go outward, elbows, single joints, bending the elbows with a swivel at the waist, right here. Legs can go outwards, forwards, single joint at the knee, and no calf swivel or nothing like that, but it has ankle pivot and ankle rocker. So that's for Batman. Cape's very nice. It's a weird type of material they're using. It's very how to say, it feels like it's plastic, but it's not. It's actually cloth, and it's 2-colored cape, which is really cool. So it's a really different type of fabric, but it seems it's really in other words, it's going to last. It's not going to really swivel up. I don't feel like there's no strings or anything hanging off like some cloth capes like I thought it would be, because sometimes you get hooked on those and you pull. But it's really, the material they use here is really well. It's actually sewn in to his plastic cowl here, which is also pretty much yet a separate piece. So you can lift this up and stuff, and doesn't move around a lot because it goes all the way up to his head and his neck. That being said, it's not the same thing for Robin. Robin's here, same articulation, ball jointed head, arms go out, single joint in the elbow, swivel at the elbow, swivel at the waist also, legs go outwards. He has a boot cut so he can swivel his boots, and he has ankle rocker and stuff. Cape's the same thing. Basically it's 2-ply, 2 different colors, and it's sewn into the plastic part of his cowl as well. And the thing is about him is that his really moves, so if you're not careful you can have him like this, or it can actually twist around all the way to the front. So it's not really glued in or anything like that, so it's very, very loose, can go up and down and stuff. The cloth capes really do give a different look to Batman and Robin. On a side note, Robin's cape is a little bit shorter than the one that comes with the first Robin release, the plastic cape. Not too much of a big problem once you angle it and stuff like that. It might be a problem for some, who knows. Batman comes with the least amount of accessories. He comes with a stand, of course, which is a turnaround stand with a light. And he only comes with 2 pair of hands, which are open hands, because you have the 2 fist hands here, and a batarang. So that's pretty much it that Batman comes with. Robin, on the other hand, he comes with his, where did that go? He comes with his kind of 3-way bolo type whip thing that he came with in the regular series. his grappling gun, which I'm surprised he didn't give one to Batman. And he seems to come with all the same hands he did before. He has 2 open hands, 2 open kind of like grabbing, and not grabbing hands, but almost like karate hands. They're really more open to actually hold this, I believe. And then he has one with that in the hand with the grappling gun already being held in there, as well as a turnaround stand. The reason I'm taking these out right now because I've done videos on these before, especially with all my Batman anime series figures, so it's pretty much the same thing. The BatSignal really does add to the line here, and as you can see, it really stands out next to the 6-inch figures from the animated series. What's really cool is the paper here, which shows you both series, and it's brand new, which is really cool. So you have Batman and Robin, the BatSignal here, Harvey Bullock, Ventriloquist, Talia al Ghul, and Joker. So you have the anime series here, the new Adventures Batman Joker here. You have the Girls Night Out 5-pack here, which I can't wait to get. Apparently they only come with stands, as it was stated in the previews book there for if you want to pre-order it. It comes out in February, and just so far it says it only includes stands. There's just very colored variations between the Harley Quinn that already came out and Poison Ivy, and Batgirl also has a bit of like a different color or deco on her cowl and stuff. Oh, and last but not least, the Legend of Batman with you know, Dark Knight Returns and Mutant Leader and Carrie Kelly Robin, sorry. So that wave is supposed to be out next year too. So I'll just do a recap quick. Yeah, the only thing that's going to be coming out this year will be these figures here, the Bullock there, and the Ventriloquist and Talia al Ghul and Joker, and the rest are all scheduled for early next year. The other piece of information they give you is how to change the hands, use the stand, and how to put batteries. The BatSignal does not come with batteries, so you have to get the batteries for the BatSignal, which is you need 3 LR44 batteries, which basically they're like small little round batteries. You can get them. I got mine at a dollar store. You get like 5 or 6 in a pack, so it comes in very handy, especially if you got like this 2-pack and the Batmobile, which Batmobile, of course, you know, requires batteries, and so does that BatSignal. So it does come in handy. And last but not least, then we have a bit of warning about the BatSignal and stuff like that. It's a typical warning for any type of like thing that requires using batteries and stuff like that. So, without further ado, let's take a look at this. Now, this is on wheels, which is pretty neat. You can hear it squeaking around. So it's on 3 wheels, 2 big wheels on the end and 1 in the middle, and that's the one that makes the most noise. Here we go. BatSignal goes aim straight up, forward. It can't go any further back, and this is as far down as it goes. Of course, what I really like here is this big lever, and this is what turns on the BatSignal. So all you have to do is pull that down. Too bad they make the sound that it makes when they turn on the cartoon. And there, you have a BatSignal. BatSignal is really a well-constructed and solid piece. Very cool design. I was not expecting the wheels to move and stuff, but it's cool that they added that little feature and you can put it anywhere. This BatSignal really shines a wide bat insignia in this anywhere in your house or on your wall. It's really huge. As I'm going to do comparison pictures with some of the other BatSignals that I have, it was kind of difficult getting a picture of this just to show you it, because even at a small distance it basically covers the wall. So it's really amazing that you can actually have this on the ground, just have it point up to the sky, your ceiling, and it really shines. I'll be interested to see how it works outside. I'm just going to try it today, but it's raining, so maybe somebody else can try it if you get it. So as you can see here, the BatSignal, when shining on the wall, I had to actually put it closer to the wall because it really overpowers it and really can shine in showing the big bat insignia. So the clear plastic that they use and then painted the BatSignal over that clear plastic really allows you to get the image of the Batman symbol there on any and each wall. As you can see, I had to put it really close so you get the full gist of it. The other thing is too, I have the other bat signals. There's a small mini one that came with a small book. That doesn't really project very well or very far. You have to really put it close to the wall. But it's just nice to see them both side by side. And then of course you have the one, if you guys got the movie masters when Dark Knight Rises or the last Batman figures came out, you got a working bat signal too, and you collect them, put them all together. Now I'm going to show you them all lit up. I'm going to show you just how powerful this one from the anime series from DC Collects is compared to the one from Mattel. You can see the one from Mattel at the bottom, and that's the one DC Collectibles right there, and they're both side by side at the same distance. That's just crazy. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I don't know if it needs to be this bulky, but I guess because of the accuracy of the show, they did it that way, because it's really wide. So this is definitely going to take up a lot of space in your display, and or if you have a diorama, it's going to take up a lot of space. But it is a piece that it definitely cannot be missed, and it's a very noticeable piece. This came out this week, a comic book on online retailers. So I pre-ordered mine, so I had mine waiting for me and picked it up this week. And I think this is going to be one of the hot sellers for the animated series. I know a lot of the stuff you can still pretty much get almost, but I think this is going to be one of those things that are going to go very fast, because it's very rare that we get a bat signal, let alone a working bat signal, in any toy line. So this thing is, even if you're not a collector of this animated series, which I don't know why you wouldn't be, it is a great line. But even nevertheless, regarding what your collecting taste is, this is definitely for any Batman fan. This is definitely a best buy to get and have in your collection. And who wouldn't want to have a miniature working bat signal that really takes up your whole wall? Like as you see in the pictures, this thing is just amazing. So other than that, I have not much to say, except one last thing. This signal, the color of it differs from the one that came with the Batmobile, as I'm just going to quickly show you here in the picture. So as you see, this is like a colored, like a matte kind of gray, and the other one has a silver. I do like that they did that. It gives a little bit more uniqueness and different for both of people who are getting the Batmobile for the first time with the bat signal and those who may not. It still might upset a few fans, but nevertheless, DC Collectibles didn't have to do this. They could have just said, it doesn't matter, we're doing the 2-pack with Batman, Robin, cloth case, and a bat signal. If you want that, you have to buy another Batmobile. They could have easily do this as a company, but these guys are really try to do their best to cater to the fans and listen to the fans and give us what we want, or at least what they feel will be fair. This is a fair trade-off in my opinion. Even if I didn't want to get another Batmobile and stuff like that, this is a fair trade-off for them to do, and they didn't have to do that. And I do appreciate that they managed to at least give customers and fans a chance to purchase this without having to purchase another Batmobile. So here's a picture of Batman and Robin with the plastic capes from the review when I first reviewed the Batmobile almost about a year ago, and you can see how they sit there in the seats. Now here's a picture of them with the cloth capes, and you can see they're a little bit more snug in the Batmobile, and they're both a little bit lower in the Batmobile, so their heads are not at the top of the roof of the car, and they fit pretty well, and it's very easy to put them in with these cloth capes. So the Scorpion 72 review of the Batman and Robin 2-pack with BatSignal and their cloth capes, which is really cool. Let's see if I can stand up Batman. So, there you go. Telling you to enjoy your toys, and until next time, keep playing. I'm Batman. Let's go. No, can't use the 60s song. That's better. And check back with me in a day 2 when I do a review of the Batmobile Deluxe Edition. Same bat time, same bat channel. I mean, not the time, but channel, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like videos. You like videos.